This is my car, one 20-year-old Volvo Estate, and it's got some very faded plastics. I've got some tape on various parts of the car. I'll just walk around and show you. And today what I want to do is test the effectiveness of a little formula which will hopefully re-black these plastics. I'll put some tape on there. There's actually steel under there, I do believe. And then right in the valance, that's incredibly faded. So we've got a piece of tape there as the control. So what we're going to do, so we're going to be using a 50-50 mix of boiled linseed oil and white spirit. So I've pre-mixed them in a tub there, and I'm going to apply it using a paintbrush. I may as well start at the bumper. We'll do one half first. Quite thick, or thin rather. It's flowing great. Well, it's looking absolutely fantastic. It would be great if it holds up. Well, we'll move to another area of the car. Definitely a case of a little does go a long way. I've just done this. I did half of it with what was on the brush. You can see the other side for comparison. I'll now try the roof rails. You have to remember only a tiny bit's required. It seems to run like Billy O. That's looking better already. Question is always on the longevity. That is something we are going to test in a follow-up video. Beautiful. Well, everything I touch with this seems to come out beautifully at the minute. The question is, will it hold? And I've got a bit further to do and I'll show you the full car. Well, it's been on a while and I'll just show you around the car. These were practically white, so I wasn't expecting miracles from these, but it has lifted them, so I'm happy at that. I've also done the area below the windscreen wipers. That was badly discoloured, and I did actually put a little bit on the wipers just to see what had happened. That's actually painted steel, so that'll be it's not affecting the paint, but I don't think it's sticking either. And the boots, they're also plastic, they've both been done. And the area around the mirrors, I left the rubber seal alone, but it will brighten the seals up. I'm not sure about that as the correct use. So we've done the door trim there, we've got a patch on for control. I've also done the very lower part on the rear door, just there, and we've left that one undone as a control. The plan is basically to come back after a period of time's elapsed. One thing I want to show you, the rear bumper, and it's been around an hour since we've done that, and you can see there are ripples. So I think we're going to give that another coat. Maybe it's hopefully taking it in. That would be nice. And it's generally lifted the appearance of the car. You don't realise how much plastic is on these until you start brushing it on. So we've done exactly the same to the other side. Also, the roof rails seem a lot better. We've got a control patch there. They are a bit white. I think there's traces of polish in them. But generally speaking, looking really good. I'm quite pleased with this result. Yeah, I'm quite pleased. I'll just go into a bit more detail. Here there's bits and bats. You can see it's probably had something on there. I have put a bit on the paintwork. I will wipe that off, but it's not appearing to do any lasting damage. I'll just show you now. It's quite a good dribble there. So I'll just take a rag to it. It seems to spread it around quite nicely. So I think we're going to do a follow-up video on this in around a month. So why not subscribe to learn of more repair possibilities, and when that's ready you'll see that. I will definitely link it there.